32 years old and I'm originally from Estonia. Been living in Galway for almost a year now, and yeah, overall, I guess I'm a bubbly, cheerful, absolutely non-traditional Estonian girl trying to find her way in the world. Very creative, love doing a lot of different things. I call myself a multi-potentialite, which basically means that I love doing various different things and I kind of have a little bit of success in everything. So I tend to dabble between graphic design, jewelry design, singing on stage, acting on stage, TV shows, whatever. So art is just one layer of me, but it's a very important core layer of me. I do have some educational background in art. I've studied architecture and graphic design, and I've been to art school, but I haven't done much painting in quite a long time, other than related to school stuff. So, and this is going to be my very first exhibition, which is kind of a big deal. So I hope everyone will like what I come up with. I'm very colorful and bubbly. Most people would tell that, but I'd like to think that I have at least 50 different shades of depth in me as well, like most people do. It's just in the kind of world and society we live in, we don't really get the time to actually see that. Everything seems to be very superficial. To me, the paintings are kind of personal, but also kind of impersonal. It's called the X-Ray Flower Series. And basically the idea is that it came from a tattoo artist's work that I saw. Getting it to about an X-ray flower, which means basically it's flour that has been put in an X-ray machine. So all that is left is kind of the shadows. And to me, it's a different kind of wordplay on the sentence, I see you. Meaning that we go through our daily lives seeing a lot of people, but how many of them do we actually see as a human being, as a person, with all their good sides and bad sides, the shadows that they carry, the worries that they carry. And also it comes down to a different viewpoint or perspective on these things, such as we have to go through so much pain in life, in a way, that people who are very guarded and, raised up in a bubble, they kind of only raise to a certain level in their progress. And I would say the people that have endured and gone through a lot of pain in their life, and I would say that that pain and that courage and that vulnerability that it takes to still go through it and survive and make a comeback, that makes us so much more beautiful as a human being and so much more humble in terms of life. And that's kind of the idea that I wanted to show, that the triangle on the paintings, it represents a shard of glass, and as it also represents the pain that we go through. And then when you look at the painting, inside the shard of glass, everything looks beautiful, colorful. You can see everything, and then everything that's outside of the glass, kind of the contours of the flower, they fade into black. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's a bad thing. It's just those are the type of things that that if we look at people we usually just see silhouettes and shadows and some of the superficial masks that they're wearing in their daily lives. But when you dig deeper and when you have gained some, let's say, life experience, or when you know to search for more, you yourself will see more. And the type of people that have gone through a lot, they tend to be more open-minded and vulnerable and also colorful. They have so many different shades and colors in them. So let's say 50 shades of death inside a triangle. That's kind of the idea. So I see you. So if you have time, I hope you will come and see my exhibition.